So I'm just going to take you through how to access the customer portal. So this is the home page, and then you're going to want to go to sign in and enter your credentials. That should bring you to the home page where you can access your request. So here is create request, approve request, view request, and your unit consumption report as well as your service report. So if you go to view request, that's where you should see all your open requests, any requests you've made, as well as you can filter the cases that are with customer, pending user information, pending user confirmation, your cases that are closed, and your cases that are um, on hold. You can also filter by the business service if your business has more than one service that they're using. Filter by priority and the owner. So that's the consultant in charge of your case. So you can either create a new request here, or you can go back to the home page and select create request. So here you'll find your different type of case types. So the case type we get the most is an incident, and your incidents are just for things that are not working as they should be or something that's a service interruption. So um, I'll take you through how to open an incident in just a second, but the other case type you have are change requests or service enhancement, which are enhancements on top of your existing solution, a deployment request. So if any solution or fix needs to be deployed, this will be here. How to request, that just takes you through how to make a request. General request, a general request are changes that wouldn't require extensive documentation or don't take more than a business day or requests outside of your supported system. Training days is for anything that if any new functionality has been added to your solution, that will just take you through how to use that. Um, you can request for that. An environment refresh is something from a non-prod environment, from the prod environment, so a refresh of your environment. Um, a health check um, is an is something that's an annual health check that's raised in the system. So you can request for that. An update, so an upgrade to your system to a different version for any Microsoft Dynamic product. So you can request for an upgrade as well. Um, a data issue is for a data fix. User admin is for if there's any new user information that needs to be added. Advise and adopt is just our system for how to train you on the new upgrades. So that's the type of request you can make. So I'll just take you through how to make an incident. So you'll start by putting your title, for example, unable to access. You will then put your customer reference number if you have one. So we can just put this. For now, your affected user, that will be yourself, or if you are raising a request for somebody else, you'll put their information and um, your your email address here. Um, so you will then go to your description, and we urge you to put as much information as possible. You cannot enter an XML, HTML code. So any special characters or codes that you feel would add to your request in helping us understand your request, you can put that as either put it in a note or a separate file or screenshot, and you can choose file and add that here. So description, I will just put something like um, when signing in, it does not allow me to access the system, impacting my ability to work. Obviously, this will have more information depending on your specific request. So we urge you to put as much detail as possible so our consultants can help you as best they can. You will then go to replication steps, and a replication step is just how we would replicate the issue. So, for example, go to the system, fill credentials, and open the link. Will be your replication steps, and then your target results are what you would expect the result of this fix to be. So go to the system without any issues. And that will just take you through that. So impact and urgency are to do with if you have raised an incident, and that will determine the priority of your incident. So an impact is is the impact of an incident that reflects the scope of the effect to the customer's business. So you can have a high priority, high impact incident, a medium impact incident, and a low impact incident. So a high one is a production supported system is unavailable to all users, or a production supported system is impacting all business customers, or a business affecting security breach or suspected security breach has occurred. A medium impact would be a production supported system is available, but all users are experiencing degraded service performance, which is impacting on customers' business operations. Or a production service is unavailable to all users within the business department supported by that production service. And a low impact incident is any incident affecting ongoing service which will not affect the customer's ability to conduct business. So let's just put this as a medium impact for now. Um, and your urgency is the urgency of an incident, which will reflect how quickly the incident will have an effect on the customer's business. So a high urgency situation would be the effect of the incident will increase rapidly, or the business process impacted is highly time critical, or the incident significantly affects the financial flow of the business. A medium urgency incident is the effect of the incident will impact other business processes over time, or the effect of the incident will impact businesses' finances over time. A low urgency incident is the incident has little impact on the ability to conduct business, and the impact of the incident only marginally increases over time, or work that cannot be completed by users is not time sensitive. So this is more to do with time. So we'll put medium here. And um, lastly, you want to make sure you select the business service um, that this incident is to do with. So let's just select this one for now. And that is everything filled out. And you will just submit that. So this will just have all the details of your incident. Um, and as you can see, that's raised a priority 3 incident from selecting a 2 impact and a 2 urgency. Um, and here you can add a comment. So this, if you have any more information that's necessary that you want to add, and you can also look up, for example, the consultant on your incident, or if anybody needs to be alerted about this comment, you can add that person to the record. So that's how you would add a comment. And then if we go home and view our requests, as you can see, that request has been raised. So I will also show you how to create a change request. So a change request, I'm just going to put test test change request. So as I said, this will be anything that you want to enhance to your an enhancement that you want on your service, or anything you want to change. So let's submit. Sorry, didn't select the business service. Let's just submit that. And so once you submitted that, a consultant or someone will contact you on your change request that you want, and will discuss the scope of the change with you. And when all of the scope and everything is decided, this will then generate the estimated unit. So that's the amount of units it will take to complete the request, the amount of time it will take um, to complete the request, and that will be that. So let's go back to the home page. Approve request. So if you had any records that needed your approval, it will come here and you can just go through and approve that request if you approve it. And then, okay, here is your unit consumption report. So this is just the, so this has the current unit balance. So that's the amount of units you have left, the total billable unit consumption, and your remaining health checks. So that will be information there. If we go back to home, we can also find our service reports here. So if we want to run a report, it will take you to this page, and you can then filter them by the month. So if you want to select more than 1 month, you just press Control and that will allow you to select more than one. But let's just select February 22 for now, and then um, go to summary. Actually, let me show you. If we don't select anything, that will give you a better idea. So this, if we go to summary, this shows the amount of incidents that have been raised in total, um, the amount of problems, changes, general requests, um, deployment data, data issues, and upgrades. So if you select the icon here, this will show you your monthly incident trend. So the amount of incidents you've raised over the months, and it will just show you that trend for you. You can do the same with problems, and this has generated a report already for you, so you can just come in and see that. Review by case type, so this is reviewing it by incidents, problems, changes, general, and miscellaneous, and this shows you the amount of incidents created, amount of incidents closed. Consumption reports is the amount of units that have been consumed, and this is all ready for you here in a report. And that is just the general idea of how you will use your customer portal, how you raise requests, approve requests, and view requests. And I hope that's been very helpful for you.